Good afternoon. All right, today's task is going to be replacing this motor right here because it's starting to smoke a little bit. So this is a 5-horse Briggs & Stratton. We are going to put a 6.5-horse Predator motor on it.
Yay!
So, cause this one's getting a little bit weak, so we kind of need to do a few changes and get it where it runs good again. So I've already got the 2 bolts out of this side of the block itself, which is the lower bracket down here. And what we got to do now is get this wrench in here to get the bolts out of the next half. Actually, it's going to go around this side. I'm going to have to find a socket. Okay, come on. There we go. There it went. Put on that bolt. That right there. See it turning?
Right here. You need it over there?
Right there.
That one's loose.
Yeah, I think I'd already loosened it before. Feel like this helps. I guess. These. Wow.
Oh no.
That's kind of what we wanted.
Oh, okay.
It's unplugged right here. This is a safety switch right there.
Yeah.
It's connected to the ground.
Okay.
And we don't need it anymore.
What about the pulley?
Yeah, we got to get the pulley off. I'll need your Allen wrenches in there to get that.
Well, they're up there now. Up there on the red caddy.
I think this one's going to be too big. Yeah, need a smaller one.
The only other smaller one I got is in the red back box over there on the counter.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that one's really small.
All right. Okay, I want this.
Yeah, I organized everything and you can't find it.
Yeah.
Bill's new.
Yeah, bring that out.
Oh, I'm sorry, Esri. Right on top of her head.
Look at that.
How about that? That is beautiful.
Yeah. Got your on switch over here. Bowl, please. What this is for, they give you a special tool here that this is a spark plug socket. When you pop that off, that sits down on there and slides in.
Oh.
To take spark plug out.
Okay.
But since it's new, I don't think we're really going to need it.
I can't zoom. It won't let me.
All right. The bolts lined up here.
Oh. Now tell me again, what side of the nut do you know goes against the metal?
All right. These particular nuts that are holding the engine on are what you call a Nylox nut. There's a plastic piece in the end of it, and you always face that down, away from the threaded end.
It's like a lock
so that
nut.
as it starts to thread in, the plastic starts to grab the threads, and once you tighten it up, it doesn't let it release.
Right, got you.
So now I need to tip it back. There we go. for a minute.
Right here. Oh, sorry.
This one's real quick falling off. All right, that side top. We'll do this on top. Give it back to me. And there's that.
How about that?
Now we have a new motor.
Yep.
The right out there. Turning the keyway to the up position so that key will stay in there.
Right.
Now, we got to get the pulley off of that one. Turn it. All right, we've got this done. We have our new 6.5 horse motor on it. We've got the oil in it. We test fired it. As you can aim it back down a little. You turn the fuel on. Set the choke. Set it into the run position. Well, mine will help if I turn the switch on.
Yep. How about that? Yeah. Already Very well. We're very good on fuel.
And there we go. Get a little smoke off the muffler there as it's burning the paint off. She's going to be a good one. We are missing the pulley on the other side. We can't get the old one off the engine. The little set screw on it is stuck.
Of all things.
So I'm going to have to drill it out. So what we're going to do is go by Tractor Supply and pick up a new 4.5-inch pulley to go on this motor with a new set screw in it, and we'll be done with that. This will be completed.
Yay!
So we don't have to worry about tilling the garden next year or the end of this year or getting all the fertilizers that we need to put back into the soil over the winter time cut in, and so that the soil's doing a lot better. Our garden, we seem to believe that the soil is in such poor shape that we kind of need to add a few minerals and fertilizers to it over the winter, get them tilled in, and this will allow us to get a better garden next year too. Right there. Once we've gotten all of that done, then we'll be ready to go for a good planting season. I thought maybe I could rob a pulley off the old tiller over there, but it's a little tiny one. Because they do have an older one sitting over there. I'm going to take that back home with me and replace the engine on it because it's still a good operating tiller. It just needs a new engine. That one's worn out. But that'll give me one at home.
Yeah.
So I don't have to go to the neighbor and borrow his. This engine will allow you to run the partial ethanol fuels. It's designed to run that, so you're good there. It recommends that you run it for 15 or 20 minutes once every 3 months over the winter time not to void the warranty. That way the fuel doesn't gel in the carburetors, things like that. Start it up, let it run for a few minutes, 5 or 10 minutes, then shut the fuel valve off and let it run out of fuel. That should be plenty. And this machine will last for a lot of years. I'm going to check this gearbox right here before I complete the service on this, make sure the oil level in it is up to par. Because it's running pretty good now, but I want to make sure it stays that way.
Right.
Because it's got a belt drive on it, and everything seems to be operating good. There's no chattering noises or anything like that. So the machine's been taken care of. It's just the motor wore out. We have our nice new little Predator motor. We took off the one sitting over there on the bench that it was wore out, replaced it with this nice new 6.5 Predator.
Yay.
And now we have a little more power to cut the garden in. Shouldn't take her as long running through there. She could probably run second gear and cut it up just as good as I was having to do in first gear with the older motor.
Yeah.
And get things tilled in very nicely for next year's garden. Thank you for being with us.